So as we prepare, go ahead and let's find a little bit of silence this morning. Good morning, Bobby. Find a nice comfortable seat. Taking a couple deep breaths in. We have some more friends joining us. Mimi, good morning. Victoria, good morning. Bobby, I see your comment, good morning. So starting out with a little bit of silence this morning. It's always good to recenter a little bit. Finding the comfortable seat. Begin taking deep breaths in, deep breaths out. And of course, I want to welcome you to week 2. I believe it is day 2, maybe it's day 3. Week 2 of the Namaste November is 3. It is 3. Week 2, thank you, Max. Week 2, day 3 of the Namaste November challenge. Give yourself a lot of appreciation for showing up this far in. Appreciate yourself for taking care of your physical, mental, emotional health. Take some deep breaths in together. Inhale into the belly, in. And slowly exhale. Do another deep inhale into the belly, in. And slowly exhale. And on this next breath, notice how taking a deep breath into the belly and allowing it to expand in your chest changes your posture. Okay, so let's take a deep breath into the belly. Fill all the way up into your chest as well. Notice how your posture changes. And exhale. It's a beautiful but subtle function of the breath that actually changes your posture. There's a lot of studies about human posture and the way that we present our physical body. Having good posture actually increases our emotional well-being, can increase our mindset, helps us to come off as more confident. So these things combining together, right? Taking a deep breath in before you're going into a social situation will help reset your posture and also calm your mind down. Let's do one more. Deep breath into the belly, in. Let it evolve into the chest. And slowly exhale. Just notice where you are this morning. Notice where your mind and your body are. Awesome. Begin to roll your wrists and your shoulders and your neck, introducing a little bit of movement. Move your spine side to side. Continue here for a second. Now, you're going to go ahead and meet me on your back, okay? So we're going to start out on our back this morning. I know it's probably a welcome change. You're like, yes, thank you. I was laying down. Okay, so to start out, we're starting with half wind release pose, and I'm wearing all black and my mat is black, so this might be kind of hard to see. So I'll kind of move over here. So to start out, we're just bringing our knee towards our chest. So you're laying on your back, grab your left knee, start to bring it towards your chest. Awesome. And then with that same left knee, start to bring that left knee over the midline of your body. So we've been doing this stretch a fair amount lately. So if you want, you can kick your left leg up in the air and then start to let the left leg come over the midline of your body. Get a hip stretch. Gentle supine twist. And breathing in and out. Left leg comes up to the sky, and then bring your right foot to meet the floor and your left knee or your right knee pointing towards the sky. So we have our right knee pointing towards the sky, left leg up, and then left ankle comes over your right leg for half pigeon pose, supine pigeon pose, and then you can grab the back of your hamstring. Start to pull back. So this is kind of our supine pigeon pose, supine figure 4. And of course, you can always use your left elbow and create a little bit of pressure on that left knee. And then also you can put that left hand under here. So Beat, I see you in the chair. Try and everyone stay here. Try and when you're sitting down, Beat, just try and bring your left leg up here. See if you can do that. It's too much. See if you can just grab the left leg and just hold it a little bit and feel a stretch in your hip. Okay, maybe sit this one out then. If those are both too much. Okay, so grabbing here. Allow that to come down. We'll do that same sequence on our right side here. So left leg comes flat to the floor. Grab your right knee. Start to pull that right knee up to your chest. You can move your ankle around here. Get little ankle circles. Breathing in and out. And then right leg goes straight up in the air and then folding over midline of the body. Getting supine twist. Nice, y'all. And that right leg can be straight if that feels good, but it can also be bent. So if you want to bend your right leg, totally can. Right leg comes straight up in the air. Left foot finds the floor. Left knee pointed towards the sky. Coming into our supine pigeon pose, figure 4 stretch. You can thread the hands through your legs. Threading your hands through your legs. And you can create a little bit of pressure with that elbow, with your right elbow on your right leg, if your hands are threaded. Leverage is created by pulling on the back of the left leg and then pushing with the right elbow onto the right leg. Breathe in and out. And in and out. Allow your left leg to begin to find the floor, unhook your right leg, and then kind of windshield wiper your knees side to side. You can let your knees fall side to side. Nice. Then from here, you're gonna meet me on your belly. So flip over, chest on the ground, as if we're going to do a push-up. And yeah, I'm really blending in with my mat this morning. I'll have to take my jacket off. Okay, so from here, hands under your shoulders, you're gonna press up, plank pose. We'll go into a little initial downward facing dog, pedaling out the legs. We won't stay here too long. Start to walk the feet up to your hands. And then we're in our forward fold here. You can grab opposite elbows, move side to side. Breathe in and out. And then while we're here, you're going to get a deep bend in your left knee. Right knee stays straight. Doing our revolved standing forward fold. So you can grab a block too if you would like support here. Left knee bends, left hand kind of like finds the floor, finds the top of your foot or something, and then opening up the chest in this direction. So there's straight in the right leg, opening up, slight bend, a pretty big bend in the left leg. So you're really feeling this in your IT band and your hamstring, your hip here. And slowly fold forward. Allow yourself to come back to neutral. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, slowly roll, one vertebrae at a time. And inhale, fingertips to touch, up top above your head. Exhale, hands at heart center. And from here, going to put some weight into your left foot. Right knee lifts, and then you're getting into a chair pose. This is half chair, okay? It's a balancing pose. And pick one point in the room. Once you have a solid base, lift your arms up into the sky if you would like. But if that's going to totally throw off your balance, you can keep your arms supporting your leg as well. Allow that foot to find the floor, unhinge. Inhale, fingertips touch. Exhale into forward fold, swan dive down into our sun A sequence. So go ahead and from this forward fold, I'm gonna start to walk your hands. I'm gonna face this way. Walk your hands forward into our plank pose. Then from our plank, slowly lowering down. Finding your choice of up dog or crow. Pretty classic, very classic sun salutation to start off. Then we're gonna get some crescent lunge and hamstring work in. Press your hips back to the sky, down dog. And pedal out your legs here. First down dog was a bit of a transition. So remember to press your chest towards your toes. See if you can kind of get your ears in through your elbows there. Kick that right foot back up to the sky. Right foot steps forward through the hands. Left knee finds the ground. Top of the left foot finds the ground for our crescent lunge. You can grab a block here or something if you would like to support yourself with your hand. If this feels good to you, you can start to rise, arms up. And so notice how my hips are here, pushing forward into the ground, as opposed to just kind of being up here, right? So we're trying to lean forward, get the hip into the ground to get that hip open. Awesome. Now start to push your butt back, and then you start to lean back to a hamstring stretch. So your front leg stays the same, stays forward still rather. And then, but now it's straight, right leg is straight, heel to the ground, toes to the sky. You're kind of leaning forward a little bit, getting kind of that classic runner stretch. Awesome. Breathe in and out. And in and out. Start to walk our hands forward, walk our body forward, tuck the left toes under, left knee comes up, and then step the left leg up to meet your hands. Now we're back on our forward fold. Now we'll go ahead and do the same thing, but on the left side, okay? So now we're gonna get a deep bend in our right knee. So deep bend in the right knee, left leg stays straight. And we're opening up. We're gonna be working on our left leg now. And breathe. Again, a block is always super nice in this situation. You can grab the top of your foot or something, or if you can reach the floor, that's great too. Exhale, begin to relax both knees into our forward fold. Grab opposite elbows. Kind of hang out here. Awesome. Start to come down to our plank pose. Hands find the floor. Kicking the block around. And chest starts to find the floor. Downward facing dog. Or, upward facing dog or cobra pose. And then we tuck our toes into down dog. Pressing hips back to the sky, pedaling out the legs. Now doing that same sequence on the left side, pedaling out your legs, and then kick the left leg back to the sky. Left leg kicks back, left leg comes through your hands, and then right knee finds the floor, right leg finds the floor. We're back into our crescent lunge on the left side, okay? So block here could be helpful. My hips are facing the same way, not totally far this way. Hips facing the same direction. And we're creating a little bit of a back bend here, if that feels good. We can have the full crescent lunge. Looking great, guys. Guys and gals. Awesome. Start to find the floor with your hands to create some support. Start to walk your hands back into our hamstring stretch, okay? So our left heel is in the ground, toes facing towards the ceiling. We're leaning forward, again, using a block. That feels good to you. Getting our classic kind of runner stretch here. So Katerina, I don't know if you're in that pose because it feels really good, or maybe you're frozen on my screen. She might be frozen on my screen. Cool, guys. And breathe in and out. Awesome. Start to walk your hands forward. Create some space by grounding that right toe, bringing the right knee off the ground, and then step the left foot back. And slowly walk your feet towards your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Now we'll roll up one vertebrae at a time. We'll go through that sequence again a little bit quicker here. Inhale, fingertips up above your head. Exhale, hands find heart center. Putting some weight into the left leg. Right knee lifts, sitting back into the left leg. Chair pose. Notice your body's a little bit warmer now. This is a bit more of a challenging sequence than we had yesterday. That's okay. You know what, I forgot our revolve standing forward fold, so we'll just do that after we do this. And step right foot down, coming into our forward fold. Deep bend in the left knee. Right leg is straight. And we're rotating open. We're just getting back to that forward fold here. Deep bend in the left leg and opening. Awesome. Coming back to normal forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Walk the hands out into plank pose. Slowly lowering down. Find your flow here. Up dog or chaturanga. Downward facing dog. And then we're kicking right leg back to the sky. Right leg comes forward into our crescent lunge. Breathe here and out. Second time through. Won't be here as long. Inhale in and out. Allow your hands to find the floor and start to lean back to our hamstring stretch. Doing great, you guys. I'm definitely building some heat. I got my fleece on. My room is 100 degrees because my roommate keeps changing the thermostat. Breathe in and out. Awesome. Start to walk your hands forward, create some space. That leg to come up, tuck your right toes, lift the right knee, step, or sorry, the left leg, step the left leg forward. And then we're in our forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold down. Let's not forget the left leg this time, deep bend in the right knee. And so we're doing a forward fold opening practice on our left side. So the only change was I accidentally forgot to do this last time around. Breathe in and out. Get some bend in the left knee as you come into a normal forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, slowly roll up one vertebrae at a time. Nice. Yeah, really feel that. Inhale, fingertips up, touch the top above your head. And then put some, as you exhale, hands to heart center, put some weight in the right leg. Left knee comes up. Find your chair pose on the left side. Breathing in. It's really beneficial to find a single point in the room. We're really trying to sit back into this pose so that we feel it in our butt. Awesome, you guys. Looking great. Left leg finds the floor, coming into a forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold, walking the hands out into plank pose. We're almost done here. Slowly start to lower down. Find your flow here, chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Hips go back to the sky. Down dog. Just notice where your down dog is from when you started the practice. Be a helpful barometer. And kicking the left leg up to the sky. Left leg comes forward. Getting our crescent lunge here. Doing great, guys. And so remember for this, your right knee is on the ground, top of the right leg finds the ground, and we're coming up. Nice, y'all. And then hands find the floor, start to lean back to our hamstring stretch. Awesome. Our left heel is rooted into the ground, and let your left toe point towards the sky. Breathe in and out. You guys are doing great. This is our last pose here. Last pose of the flow and the sequence. Walk the hands forward into our crescent lunge. Tuck those right toes, tuck the right knee to create some space, and step your right leg forward. Awesome. Yeah, let's end in our forward fold. So yeah, come into forward fold, then inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward, and then slowly roll up one vertebrae at a time. Take a big deep inhale and exhale. Amazing. So that is our physical practice for today. Go ahead and find your seat. You can grab a little bit of water if you would like. Good time for transition. Grab some water. Yeah, take off weights, taking off this jacket. Definitely have to do the same. Got pretty toasty in that sequence. A bit more challenging than what we had yesterday. So give yourself a pat on the back for that. Okay. I'm going to move a little bit closer here. All right. So for today's breathwork practice, going to do a breath called Ujjayi, or victory breath. So this is like a really incognito breath that you can do anytime if you're on a commute or in a library or wherever you are and you don't want to do something it's kind of like loud and obnoxious. This is a really good breath for that. Okay, so Ujjayi can be kind of like tricky to feel at the beginning, but essentially it's almost as if you're breathing into like as if you have like a hole right here. Okay, so you're breathing in through your nose and you're creating a little bit of restriction in your throat. So this is kind of what it will sound like. So I feel like I'm breathing kind of into here. I'm creating just a little bit of tension in my throat. And hopefully you guys can hear that, right? Where it's almost sounds like you're kind of sleeping is a little bit what it sounds like. You're breathing in here, creating a little bit of restriction in your throat. You're creating that same sensation with the exhale. So you're inhaling deeply. It's as if you're breathing here, breathing in and out through the nose. And if you feel like you're just not getting it this morning, that's totally cool. You can just breathe with us taking deep breaths here. So if you feel like you're kind of getting it a little bit, you can just start practicing with this and playing with this. Just keep going using Ujjayi victory breath. The sound is kind of like sleeping or maybe an ocean or something. Again, if you don't feel that you're getting the Ujjayi breath, just take deep, deliberate breaths in and out. And continue. Again, to return to normal breathing, Ujjayi breath is very subtle. Notice the difference in the way that you feel. Just breathing in and out. And find comfortable posture for meditation. You're probably already in it. I'm going to move back a little bit because the wood is hurting my legs. Okay. Nice comfortable posture for meditation. Breathing in and out. Yoga and breath work help prepare the mind to meditate. We're going to practice I am affirmations again this morning. Thinking of the words I am, two of the most powerful words in the universe. Self-declaration and choice. You say I am, you're choosing to look at the world and be a certain way. Essentially, I am is choosing your state of being. And the more that we choose our state of being, the more it becomes our natural emotional set point. So let's choose a positive state of being this morning. We'll all start out together. We'll start somewhere peaceful, energizing. All internally together, use the mantra, I am peace. Breathing in and out. I am peace. I am peace. I am peace. And each time you hear me say it, you can either just listen or you can repeat it into your heart center, into your heart space, almost as if you're whispering into your chest area, your heart, whispering these affirmations and these words. I am peace. Remember, it matters the way that we say things to ourselves. Our internal language affects our emotional state. Let's take a deep breath in and out. I am peace. Let's try another mantra. I am loving. I am loving. I am loving. I am a good person. I am a good person. Today, I choose to love myself. Today, I choose to love myself. Today, I choose to love myself. Take a deep breath in and out. And begin to practice whatever mantra you would like to begin to practice for today. Either using the words I am or some type of affirmation or choice. You could say, I am focused, I am energized, I am alive, I feel great, today is going to be a good day. Whatever it is for you, begin to practice different mantras and different affirmations. Notice how they make you feel emotionally. Notice how you say them. Speak them into your heart space, breathing deeply and consistently. Begin now. Anytime your mind begins to wander, gently bring it back to practicing. The process of meditation is just continually coming back to our center point of focus. This morning, our point of focus is affirmation. Take a big, deep breath in and slowly exhale. And with your exhale, allow the affirmation practice to fade away. Feel some gratitude for yourself for practice today, for changing the way that you feel, for just choosing to be happy today for no reason. When we choose to be happy for no reason, good things happen to us for no reason. It's a wonderful phenomenon. Deep breath in and out. Slowly begin to open your eyes. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. Roll your wrists. Move your spine about a little bit. Go ahead and grab your journal. Your first journal prompt for this morning is one thing. So you're going to finish the sentence. You're going to finish this sentence. One thing I can get excited about today is, so finish the sentence. One thing I can get excited about today is, you can even write 2 or 3 things if you would like on that one. One thing I can get excited about today is, or some things I can get excited about today are. And then number 2, some ways I can embody my affirmation practice today are. So think back to the affirmations that you were practicing on your own. You chose the ones that you chose for a reason. And so what are some ways that you can embody your affirmation practice today? Some ways that I can embody my affirmation practice today are, or some way I can embody my affirmations today are. So if you are choosing to be loving, you're saying, today I choose to be loving. If that was your affirmation, how can you do that today? If you're choosing to be focused, what are some things that you can do? Or how can you bring that state of being forward? And then lastly, your top 3 priorities for today. So remember that these are your aligned action items. What are 3 priorities for you today? This could be in your business, this could be in your personal life. What are 3 top priorities for you? Aligned action items are typically things that are going to move your life forward or help expand your life in the ways that you want to expand it. So what are your top 3 priorities for today? Go ahead, just get clear and write down what those 3 priorities are. Awesome, you guys. We are at time. That is the end of the practice this morning. Thank you for joining me for your Namaste November challenge this morning. I appreciate you. I hope you appreciate yourself. And I'll start to repeat this more. So we've built up some momentum here, right? We've developed some energy. We've gotten our bodies moving. We've done a little bit of breath work. We've set up our mind for the day, and we've gotten clear on how we want to show up to the day and what our priorities are. So try and funnel this energy that we've built in this momentum into some of those priority items. So as opposed to just kind of going and checking email and bopping around to a bunch of different things and losing our positive momentum through distraction, see if you can start to funnel that positive energy forward. Okay, just a suggestion, but it really helps to as a productivity tool. Okay, that is it. My only tip for you today: Have a wonderful day, everybody. Go ahead and leave some comments for me for any suggestions or comments on the practice, what you liked, what you'd like to see more of, what you didn't like as much. Those things are always helpful. And have an amazing day. Namaste.